it out. And nobody was taking vacation at that particular time, so it worked out
Oh, so
well.
your schedule worked. You were
Yep,
to
schedule
Thailand.
worked. Yep.
All right.
And,
So, were you fearful? Were you nervous? What was going through your mind when you first signed up and as the date got closer?
well, the first thing, I've flown to Europe before. I've worked in Europe. It's a long trip. Recently, as last summer, I worked in Denmark for 16 days.
okay.
Yeah. And, I had jet lag. And this was 28 hours travel time and 30 coming back.
Wow.
And that's a lot of jet lag. And, Friday, I went at the Lynn and the people at the Bangkok AFA affiliate. They said, try to stay up till like 9 o'clock. I thought, there's
Right.
no way. So I took a nap, and then we did the city tour and met Lynn and the other guys in the tour. And then that was Thursday night, and then Friday night was the first social, and then Saturday night was the second one. Still a little jet lag.
Jet lag, yeah.
Yes, I just kind of took it easy that day, but then I still felt a little tired, and then you walk into this room with 58, 60 women, and all that jet lag suddenly went away.
Yeah, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I gotta be on, right?
Like
Gotta be ready. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's good. So you weren't too worried about going over though. You felt comfortable with all the information you got from Michelle and everything. That everything was gonna be taken care of.
Yep, yeah, it was really smooth. The flights over there, everything was on time, and connecting flights. I had two out of the United States, one in Doha, Qatar, and then it went into Bangkok. But yeah, the thing about Bangkok that time of year, it can rain a lot and it's very humid over there. So keep that in mind and pack comfortable clothes, especially if you like to do.
Good evening, guys. I'm solo tonight, so I'm waiting all kind of questions from you about international dating and marriages. And at 6 p.m. we will have Sarah here with two girls, her guests. Remember, Sarah is a manager in Peru, so prepare your questions. Tour to Peru, of course, we're gonna have it next year now. But guys, just remind you, in 3 days we're gonna have a tour to Mexico. On last Monday we had Olga here. She's a manager in Mexico, and she answered all kind of questions about Mexico tour, and it was so much fun. And also she mentioned that so they're going to have a Thanksgiving dinner. You're not going to miss it. So we have a couple spots available, surprisingly. So if you still want to jump on a tour, please give us a call as soon as possible, or go online and make a reservation. 475. Now you probably have to go pay for a whole tour as soon as possible, but it's going to be so much fun. So also last Monday we had Jeff here, Jeff working here in our office, and it was his first tour. He went there not like our worker, he went there like our client, and he had so much fun, and he recommended to everybody. So guys, so last those tour in Mexico, we're going to have in November 23rd, in 3 days on Thanksgiving, and we're going to have one more tour this year, last one to Davao City, to Philippines, in December 7th. So if you wanna, guys, go to the tour, you have to make a reservation, $475 as soon as possible, and probably pay soon for the tour too. We have also a couple spots available, so hurry. And if you want to jump on a tour just before Christmas and find your second half, maybe it's going to be your Christmas present for yourself. Who knows? So it's going to be so much fun. That's one of our popular tours to Davao City. And of course we are have all kind of schedule for next year. If you want to go on one of our tours, please hurry up and make a reservation, $475. And because our tours selling pretty fast, because we still don't have a tours to Ukraine, because you know why. And that's why we're selling our tours pretty quick. So if you're planning to go to Ukraine, it still could be happen. You can go. We won't recommend to do that, but you still can go to do individual introductions. You have to email annatravel@lovemail.com if you wanna go by yourself. If you wanna go to meet with girls, with Ukrainian girls who moved to Poland or Germany or any of other European country, we can make it happen. Or if you okay with that, you can go to Lvov, Odessa, or Kiev meet with Ukrainian girls. You don't have to write. You don't have to write any letters, but better if you write couple letters, maybe to Skype call to the girl if you're planning to go to meet with them in Eastern Europe or Ukraine, just to make sure you're on the same page, because that's a long way and it's kind of probably will have some time from your some vacation you're going to take, so that's a lot to prepare. You don't want to be disappointed if, if she doesn't look like on the picture, or if she didn't know you coming. So it's better to do couple letters, maybe Skype call before you go. So also next year we'll have more seminars. We're going to have a schedule soon. And also we are waiting questions from you tonight. So just remind you, at 6 p.m. we're going to have Olga here, not Olga, sorry, Olga. Sarah here, she's from Peru office, and she brought 2 ladies with her clients. So prepare questions for them too. So let's see if we have any questions from you guys. So I know it's a football night tonight again, so no, if we have any today, but let's see. All right, Blue, Dina, I hope you have a great show. Thank you so much, Blue. I appreciate you. So let's see. Okay. Will AFA be doing any Black Friday deals? Well, I will confirm with John tomorrow, but so far I did not hear about it. But yeah, I will confirm with him tomorrow. Maybe I think we did it previous years. Interesting. Yeah. So a new thing, guys, we have is Anna from Ukraine. She asked me to mention that she will have a Saturday morning show. So where she gonna bring 2 Ukrainian girls every other Saturday. So, and you guys can, I think it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can participate to that too. And you can also ask questions, write them questions. So you ask us for so long to bring Eastern European girls to the show, because we have a Monday and it's like a morning, early morning actually. It's, what is it now? 5. It's like 2:30 a.m. right now in Ukraine. So of course we cannot bring those girls to our show, but Anna doing a special show on Saturday morning, every other Saturday, with girls from Ukraine. So let's see if you have any more questions. Mark, with our peak season starting, I can't get time off right now. Yes, it's complicated right now, but so 5:30 Mountain Standard Time, it's 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, and I think it's 6:30 Central Time. And if you're in California, it's like 4:30. So yeah, kind of complicated all the time. So Arthur, what tours do you lead, Dina? I never lead any tours. I'm looking forward to go on one of the tours. I don't think I will lead them, but I would like to probably go like Costa Rica or I don't know, wherever it's warm. So let's see, Blue. When I was at her table, I made the comment to the woman that I was a white witch. Every lady at the table pointed to my lady and said she was as well. Interesting. All right, let's see what else we have. Mark, I will try and catch that show since I'm now working 6 days a week now, so I might be sleeping. It's okay, Mark. So we always recording our shows. It's on our channels on YouTube, so you can watch it anytime. The only thing, of course, you cannot probably ask questions, but you can. You're always here, so you probably already know a lot of things. So okay, let's wait for the more questions. Just to remind you guys, the year is almost done and we'll have 2 more tours. So one is of course in 3 days. I don't know if you can make it, but if you want, we still have couple spots available, and it's tour to Mexico, our Thanksgiving tour. So Olga said they're going to have a Thanksgiving dinner there, so what she never had before, so you guys can share with her traditions and maybe some recipes. So it's going to be in a restaurant. Maybe you can prepare something for that Thanksgiving dinner. She's really happy and excited to see you guys, whoever signed for the tour or whoever thinking to do it. So on that tour, she said she's going to have about 10 Eastern European girls, and it's a good opportunity for, I know guys asking when we're going to have a tours to Ukraine. We're not going to have them so far. Of course, you can go individually, but so far we're not going to have tours to Ukraine. Meanwhile, you can go to Mexico and meet with Eastern European girls there. We'll have a beautiful Mexican ladies there, and also some of Eastern European girls. So that's probably a good idea for now while you're waiting. Doesn't mean you need to go and wait till we have those tours, but meanwhile you can join our other tours, and who knows, maybe you'll meet your second half there. It's always better than sit there and wait, try something, meanwhile while you're waiting. All right, let's see more questions. Blue, I was talking to one of the guys who went to the last Peru tour, and he told me he struck gold. I'm pretty sure, guys. So we will have, and you can ask Sarah all kind of questions about Peru. And we already had Sarah previously, and I remember she said they have amazing food there. Girls are very beautiful. Most of them speak English. So beautiful weather all the time. So I think they have a lot of what to see in Peru. In every of other tours we have some entertainment besides our socials, besides you guys going on a date after socials. They also have they're going to take you to the special places in each of our tours. In Mexico, for example, they taking guys to some historical places, and they also taking guys to tequila tasting. So that's interesting. And Peru is beautiful. So, George, are you still doing tours in Ukraine? As I said before, no, we're not going to doing tours to Ukraine. It's still like a war going on there. So, but if you wanna go, we can make it happen. We won't recommend you guys to go there. It's not safe. But if you decide to go and meet with somebody outside Ukraine, if you're talking to the girls and she agreed with you to go outside of Ukraine and meet somewhere else, like Moldova, they have a lot of dates we have in Moldova, in Poland, in Germany, Romania, wherever girls are willing to do. They have a good transportation for them now. I know they have a bus from Lvov to Moldova to Poland, so they're pretty good with transportation. Probably it's a lot of hours, but if you if you absolutely know and sure that girls can go somewhere, we can make it happen. So that's why I said, like, before you go, even if you're corresponding with her, it's better to do a Skype call. Just make sure you guys on the same page, and you can discuss your meeting on the Skype call. It's our new service. I mean, new like couple years service. We started on was when it was coronavirus, that our guys and girls can see each other during that lockdown. So, and we continue doing it, and we have absolutely success with that. So girls love it. Instead of writing letters, they like to talk. They even want to replace Skype calls with, letters with Skype calls. I know letters expensive, Skype probably pricey too, but instead of writing like 100 letters, better to do like maybe you can do like 5-10 Skype calls out of it. And it's like really effective. You can see girls like they are. It's usually we doing when it's evening for them, morning for you guys. So girls already after work, they already taking their makeup off, ready to go to bed. Almost some of girls. You can see how they look natural. You can see body language. You can ask all kind of questions. We will have interpreter there. So I think it's very effective, and it's your first date actually. So it's very easy to submit a Skype call. You just go to loveme.com on her profile and go and press call me now, and it will take you to the schedule page. Don't worry about time, just put 3 dates, choose the 3 dates when you're available, and we will talk to the girl about it and see when she's available. Then we'll connect, go back to you and ask you if you're okay with those dates and time. So let's see. Okay, sorry, just jumping on me. Okay. Okay, George, Steve, confused about the time for show on Saturday Eastern time zone. So it's 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, like a New York time. It's Eastern Standard Time. So just focus on the New York time. I know it's 9 a.m. for us in Arizona and 11 a.m. on Eastern Standard Time. But guys, don't worry, we will have a big announcement of that show. It's our new thing too. So as soon as, so just check, stay tuned. Check on our site, and it will be announcement, of course, with time and day, and so don't worry about it. Mark, doing a great job tonight. Dina, thank you so much. Mark, Jeremy, I sent Anna an email about restaurants to stay away from in Odessa. Haven't received a reply in like 3 weeks. Jeremy, which Anna? I guess it's Anna from Odessa. So you can call her. If you call our main office, she's at the front. She'll answer. Or actually, I will tell her tomorrow to check email from you. So I'm not sure. I think her email adafa@lovemail.com, but I'm not sure exactly what her email. But I will tell her that you are waiting email from her, or she'll just give you a call. I'm sure we can find your phone call on the site. All right. Okay, Chris. Mexico, here I come. Congratulations, Chris. I hope you have fun, and please, when you come back, please get back to us and share your experience, good or bad. I'm sure you're going to have a good experience. Look, why won't some of the ladies do a Skype call? Because some of the ladies are really far away from the city, and some of them have no internet connection or bad phones reception or old device. It's many issues they could have, but most of our ladies have a Skype calls. It's really rare when girl cannot do Skype call, or she's working. Those hours we can do calls only like evening for her. She might work in the evening. Because it's morning for us, so it's a lot of reasons, but most of them doing Skype calls. So, and usually when we have no luck with one girl, usually guys say, okay, I have another lady to do Skype call, But if you're talking to her for a long time, usually she really happy to do Skype call. But yes, it could be no connection, no internet, she could have no device to do video, but sometimes we're just doing the phone call instead. Jeremy, I'd be curious to know the numbers of men that have found women on that side, on this site. We don't have a statistic of how many guys found the woman. We have guys, for example, if they went to our socials, we know exactly that they engage or they continue dating the girl. But some of our guys go in on individual introductions and they exchanging numbers right there at the first date. And after they exchange the numbers, they go on their own and they don't get back to us. And we would like to hear from those people, but sometimes just go on their own. They met, they just some guys using just like us like a regular site. I mean, like if you go to domestic dating site, you met with a girl, you exchange contact information, and you don't give a review to the site if they engaged or married. So is us. Some of guys just exchanging contact information even before they go to meet with a girl. They meet with a girl and they don't let us know how it's went. So we don't have, unfortunately. We would like to everybody get back to us and tell us what's going on, but unfortunately we don't have that information. Only if somebody met at the social, engage at the social. So we are actually very happy for those people, and it's always somebody come to us and write a good review or come to our show. Some guys come to our show, some couples come to our show. So we really appreciate to see everybody and see how you're doing. We're always happy for those couples. Malibu, Ed, how do we set up an individual date with AFA profiles who are in the US? There are several on the East Coast that I can visit for work. Who do we contact at AFA and what is the cost? Yes, it's true. We have some ladies who moved to US from Ukraine, for example. And it's the same process. So you will have to search those girls on our site loveme.com. You just have to put US. I think it's not an address, but it's like where is they located now. You will have to put US, and we don't have a lot of those girls, but we have some, but the same thing. So you email Anna travel@lovememail.com, and you make a request for individual introduction. Just put her ID number, tell us when would you like to meet with her, and we will see if she's available on those dates. So travel@lovememail.com, and I think I might be mistaken, but I think it's $275 for the meeting. So Mark, when I was watching the show last Saturday, I heard the air alerts going off over there. I'm not surprised, and it's still bombing there. It's still sirens going on. I just asked recently. We have asked girl Uliana. She just went to Ukraine to see her parents. She's back now to Kiev in summer, and asked her if anything changed. Like, is it more peaceful, quiet now? And she said it's still sirens going, still bombing somewhere. Like it's still pretty scary there. It's scary. I mean, I don't know. I talk to the girls. I'm talking to recently to the girls on the Skype, and always talking to them, and I hear they saying that they used to. How scary is that? They used to those sirens. They used to the bombing. I mean, it's like they say it's a life for us. It's what we can do. I mean, we have to survive. We have to live somehow. So that's scary that they're already used to that. Let's see. Dave, good evening. Good evening, Dave. How are you tonight? Mark, deposit going in within the next 3 weeks. Amazing, Mark. Finally. Jeremy, women don't want letter, they want action. The letter's a waste of time. Get on a plane and go. Jeremy, 100% agree with you, and we don't recommend to write a lot of letters. Don't be keyboard Romeo. Okay, I understand there was a pandemic, it was a virus, nobody went nowhere. Okay, it was okay to write letters, but now, I mean, it's time to go before something else happened, another lockdown or something else. So crazy time right now. They are on actions. They're not gonna wait for long. Even now, I mean, in Eastern Europe during the war, we can figure it out. Something that girls can go outside of, not all of them, but some is really willing to go outside of country and meet with you. For example, somewhere in Europe, a lot of girls moved to Germany or Poland or Moldova, so they can meet with you there. Or you can go to Lvov, near the border. It's more quiet there, more peaceful. And but yes, of course, I want to action. At least like do maybe Skype call instead of writing non-stop letters, you know. And they do want action. Mark, I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, Mark. Same to you and all to you guys. I know everybody already off. They have a vacation now. The Thanksgiving break. So it's amazing time. Jeremy, seems everyone wants to go to Ukraine. Can't blame them. Slavic women, the most beautiful in the world. Well, yes. I mean, actually, officially, Ukrainian girls, the most beautiful girls in the world, and they have a good genetic, of course. They're taking care of themselves, and they look young. Yeah, but other girls, I would say, like I mean, it's all depend on different taste. But yes, most our Slavic girls was the most popular. But you cannot always like not all like one only Slavic girls. We have a lot of guys going to Philippines. We have a lot that go to Colombia. That's our most popular tours right now. Terence, when I dated Latin women, my favorite holiday was Christmas because you always got yummy tamales. So yeah, and last time girls from Peru, they said some interesting recipe of their traditional food. I was just listening, but they all can cook, that's for sure. Jeremy, when I'm in Odessa, I want to stop by the office and see everybody there. Thank everyone for the beautiful lady I met. Jeremy, you're very welcome. Of course, anytime you'll be in Odessa, you can, or any other cities where we have office, you're welcome. Go and say hi. I'm sure girls going to be happy to see you. Blue, my friend who went to the Peru tour, had a great time and is trying to decide between 4 of the ladies he met. Wow, that's a lot of ladies. So, and also we guys recommend you, if you communicated with one woman from for example from one country, so you have to find like 3 more girls. It's okay, I mean, it just in case if she cannot make it, but you already plan your vacation, you already take time from your work. It's a lot of money for ticket and all kind of like reservations for hotel, transportation. And what if she gets sick or cannot make it to the date? Anything could happen, it's life. So we strongly recommend you to find like to go to see more than one girl. If you meet with your first one and everything is fine, you can cancel your other dates. But if she cannot make it, at least you will have 3 more dates, and who knows? I mean, you might pick somebody from other ones. But because when you are corresponding in a letter, it's not the same like meaning in person. It's completely different. You can you think you have a relationship through the corresponding, through a communication in the letters, even maybe you did couple Skype calls, but when you see each other in person, it's completely different thing. So it's everything like you see if, first of all, you see if you guys have chemistry, You see how person dress, how he's using body language, and so you really need a meet. That's without that you won't be able to understand if you have a connection or not. So guys, we have Sarah here and two beautiful ladies. Let's see. Hello. Can they hear us? Back 1 second, girls. Hello. Hello.
Las veo.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hi, Tina, Anna.
Hi, Sarah. I'm solo tonight,
No,
so.
my name is Patricia. Thank you so much.
Oh, hello. Hi, Patricia. How are you tonight?
We are pretty fine here. With
All right.
two beautiful Peruvian ladies here.
Oh,
Thanks
such
so much
beautiful
for the
ladies.
invitation.
Thank you guys for coming. Really appreciate it. All right.
Tonight we are with Patricia and Janile.
Hi guys, how are you?
Thank you so much for the invitation. I feel so happy, really so much.
Thank you.
I feel very excited for today. Thank you for the invitation. This show I surprised, many surprise.
Amazing. Wow, a beautiful girl. So why? So of course it's going to be most popular question. So why did you guys join our service? Why you cannot find domestic guys? Like, why our service?
Okay, let's go first with Patricia. Well, the first reason I decide inscription is because I found the love. So I get experience in my life, but really I can't found the real love, and I believe the love, and I know maybe is near, but only I have to open my eyes and open my heart. So I am sure in this agency I can get my real love and my special person.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thanks, Patrick. Okay, now let's see what has to say Janile.
Well, the most important here is to find out the love, the real love. In future, obviously, husband, why not? And have a baby, and it's very important for me. And this experience is very emotional.
Awesome. So.
Okay.
Can you introduce yourself? Sorry, I should start with that. So, what you guys doing? So, how old are you, and what are you doing for work, for life? Kevin, where's?
Okay, my name is Patricia. I get 42 years old. I from Peru and
Disappearing.
I am single, but I get a little son. My son gets 9 years
Where's?
old. Um, well, I like more things. For example, I love the art. I love paint in my free time and I make the crafts. So I get a business online and I study architect and don't finish yet, but very soon I finish my career and I work in my free weekend, for example, in the different private events. In the rest week, I work in my business online and I like cooking. I like make the sport. It's very important for me. take care about my body and take care my mind and take care my heart. And I love play with my son in the weekend. For example, the last week I visit the zoo and I love the animals. Um, I love meet persons. I love interview different cultures, and I like enjoy the life. I like
Amazing.
the movies. Really, I love all. Thank you so much, Patricia. I know that I know your son, Patricia. He's a so lovely kid and very educated. So congratulations because you are a single mom and you are doing a great job.
Amazing. Good
And
job.
she's a good cook because she invited me
I
a meal.
believe.
It's a Peruvian meal, delicious.
Oh my God.
Congrats for that also. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, my name is Janile. I am 33 years old. I am single, not married, never in my life. I don't have kids yet. I finished my career hospital management many years ago. I worked in the airport, Lima, Jorge Chavez, Lima, and I love to travel. I was living in America, USA, for 1 year, and but my English not perfect yet because I wasn't born in America in USA, but I try always.
Mhm.
I love to cook. I love pets in my house. Now I have 3 dogs and 2 cats.
Mhm.
I love babies. Um, I know to several countries, and I love to swim. I love ride a bicycle. I love exercise. I am very thin, no fat.
Mhm.
Very thin, no fat. I love exercise to do exercise.
Mhm.
I am very excited for today stay here. Thank you.
Amazing. Beautiful girls. All right, question
Yeah.
from Malibu Ed. Hi, Patricia and Janil, right? Johnny. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. Can you please tell us the number one tourist attraction in Lima we should visit, and would you move with your man to a cold climate in the USA with lots of snow, skiing, and hunting? So let's start with number one tourist place where you would recommend guys to go or you could take them.
Hay algunos lugares turísticos aquí en Perú que tú le podrías, bueno, dependiendo en Perú, recomendar a alguien.
Okay, first, Janile.
Many places in Peru, many places because Peru is wonderful. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. The first point here in Lima, the place is more important. State in Lima is Cusco. Is the oh my God, I don't to express about Cusco because Cusco is all. Machu Picchu is a wonder here in Peru, and the second place Ica. Ica is very well because dunas, sunburning is good recommendation to do that. Yes. Other places, beach, Mancora. Mancora is in Piura, here in north of Peru. Piura in Peru. Another place, well, the jungle, Tarapoto, Iquitos is beautiful. The
Amazing.
experience is unique.
What's
I
yours the
recommend to
most?
go there.
What's your most favorite place?
Cusco, because Cusco is all in Peru. Cusco is Peru, no Lima is Peru. Cusco is Peru.
Okay, so guys,
I
see.
am Peruvian, yes. I am Peruvian girl, but I am Indian Peruvian girl.
Okay, amazing, amazing. Patricia,
Thank you very much.
thank you.
that's why our tours include an extension to Cusco and Machu Picchu also, because as Janile says, it's a very, very special place. It's magical and amazing. But every place in the world has um, their own entrance. Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, now,
agree.
Patricia. Okay, wait. In my opinion, here in Peru is for the people to know here about Peru, our food, for example. And in this moment, we get the best restaurant in the world. So I want to send the invitation and come Peru and please eat our food. And you here get a lot different kind, the typical food, for example, ceviche, for example, ají de gallina, different food. And if you decide visit my country, I promise go with you and give a tour and the different and best restaurants. For example, Osa Náutica in Lima, La Cuadra de Salvador. So it's very, very delicious, the food and good attention. So come here, please. Come here and welcome so much.
Guys, how you can reject that invitation? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, guys.
You forget something. Maybe the one of the best places to eat in Lima, your home.
No, because she's a
For
great
sure,
cook.
for sure. Thanks so
Okay.
much.
How about guys, you move with a guy to USA but in a cold climate with snow, skiing, hiking, I mean not hiking, hunting. Would you move to snow?
En algún clima frío, con nievecita y eso. Sí, ¿no? Well, in my opinion, no problem to travel in America in whatever weather because because I was living in America. I know six states in America, but um, no problem with the weather, with the stay. The most important, yeah, to do in the rain, too much hot, and whatever others weathers. No problem with me in my case.
Okay.
The most important for me is go to travel, but to stay with my future husband. Is the most important for me. Is the most important for me to stay with my future boyfriend, with my future husband, with my future the real love for me. Is
Awesome.
the most important for me. No mind the weather, no mind the weather. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, yes. Well, you have an excellent physical condition, Yanile, so you can adapt both of the ladies. So it's easy to adapt to different circumstances, places, and weather. Let's see
Awesome.
about Patricia.
Patricia.
Okay. I want say a secret. I get a dream, and my dream is get opportunity go and visit United States because I say in United States there is the snow, and I want play in the snow and they drink the chocolate with my special partner and hands and look together the stars in the sky. Um, and I show my little boy the snow and maybe play with the warm, with the balls, snow. So really, I love play and I love enjoy the life because only get the opportunity in the life. So be happy. So it is my opportunity, and I hope get my partner and he want live this experience with me. So really, I can live in everywhere. There is the snow, there is the sun, because I love the beach and I love visit different places. In my life, only get the opportunity visited in the past Chile, but I like the persons in Chile, but I want visit other country. If my love there is in United States, so I have to go United States. So only I have found my special person. Only I want that.
Amazing. Beautiful.
Thank
Right, I
you.
have another
This is
question.
romantic. This is romantic.
She is very romantic, yeah. What would you consider an acceptable age difference?
Okay, con el caballero. Yeah, let's see with Janine.
Well, for me, the age no is the problem. Uh, for me, the most important, obviously, is the real person, is the real love, is the correct person who do to share my life in all my life. Is the most important.
Okay.
No mind in my case to be a man uh, more more down, more down, more younger and more older. No problem with me.
Okay.
The most important is the real love. Thank you.
True.
Thank you. Well, in my case, the truth is I get 22, pardon, sorry, 42 years old. I am, I think I am not old woman, but because for the love, there isn't the age. So really, I, if my love gets, I don't know, 60, 80, or 100, so not important for me. Only I want the real person. So listen, gentlemen, listen please, because I open my eyes. So I want the real man, okay? The real man, and he educates, please. It's very important for me. He open heart and tell me and talk with me with the truth. I understand there are good moments and bad moments, but it's very important a good conversation, honestly, honestly. So I I hope the person don't important the age, only important get enjoy, um, open the heart with me, and I want love, lovely, and love get the family with me, and love my son. This is important for me. For the rest, don't important.
So another question, but I think you answered that. Rene asking, ladies, would you be willing to marry a retired man? But kind of you said yes, but would you be willing to stay at home? What would you like to do? Would you like to work or stay at home? What's your wishes?
Okay, well, about me, I have two independence. I have to work. I get to work because I am single mother, and I have to see for my son. If I married, so I continue work because I see and I expect that women don't work and only dedicate time for the home and work for the home and for the children. I respect that. In the past, I made this, for example, my life in the past only stay at home and dedicate time for my son. But now my life changed and I work again. And I feel happy because so I wake up and I know I have to make different things. I have to work in my job. I have to work at home to clean my home, cooking, prepare my son for the school. And when I feel busy, I feel life. I get other
Mm-hmm.
friends. Don't make nothing. Don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe why not go? Maybe it sounds sorry. Maybe in the weekend because now I have to work. Oh yes, I have to work, and I feel happy when I receive my money because when I receive my money, I say my son, go and eat something, the beautiful restaurant, for
Mm-hmm.
example, or go to games, or maybe go uh, buy something for me, and I feel happy because I don't depend any man, only depend about
Okay,
me, and
yeah,
this is my effort,
I
and I
understand.
feel happy for that, and I hope the person in my life understand that
Mm-hmm.
and let me continue work.
All right.
Well, well, in my case, no problem. If my husband will share with me and no work, obviously, Mara, don't work.
Mm-hmm.
I work only me. Well, it's his decision. No problem with me. Make
Mm-hmm.
a cook and clean the home. No problem with me. Live with my pets because I love pets. Obviously, pets in my home always. And
Mm-hmm.
prepare the activities of my husband. No problem with that
Okay.
because I try to always to be a wife, good the good wife.
Okay.
No, I try.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
So, as a question, guy asking if do you mind if he moved to your country? Brian asking.
Hi, Brian. Brian,
Mm-hmm.
did you listen to me? I okay. Because Brian, if you decide come here and you decide live here, I promise I am best friend for you. Brian,
Sounds
come
like
here.
invitation. Mm-hmm. Brian, you should think about it. You already have a friend there.
Right. Well, obviously the most important for me if you decide to travel to my country, Peru.
And stay.
Well, it's the most important point for me. The first, um, obviously very emotional
Mm-hmm.
and my eyes very open for
Mm.
to stay here, and it's the best decision because I want to be your wife in future
Mm-hmm.
and to be the best. Is the
Amazing.
most important for me. Thank you.
You're very kind, girls. So looks like we're losing connection. Also, our show going to end. But guys, what would you say to our guys, our clients? Maybe they will go next year to Peru tour and meet with you, girls. So what would you like to say to them, or anything?
Okay, yes, our next social tour is next year on March.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, guys, and remember, we get other tourists is in March and 2024 and the next year. So I hope you go here, come Peru, and show different places, and you get opportunity meet different persons in Peru, and you get opportunity meet Janine, and me and other girls and really receive with the open arms and open heart for the all guys. Thank you, Patricia. She's a great ambassador as Janine.
Well, obviously, the is very emotion for me for my part. Um, and that tour here in Peru was very wonderful. It will be amazing. It will be amazing. Um, and the host, sorry, and I am the host very charismatic, very happy, very entertaining, very expressive, very attending, friendly. Um, um, well, come here, tourist guys here, and the experience will be the unique experience.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, Janile has experience with foreign people because she works at Peru, which is in Lima, the international airport in Lima. So she used to see every day, and she work and she deal with different circumstances with people from different countries, from different nationalities, and so she is also a good ambassador to show the best of Peru here.
Wow, amazing. Thank you guys for being here. You guys absolutely beautiful girls, very kind. I don't know how you guys can reject their invitation to Peru. So they're waiting for you next March. Or you can come earlier and meet with girls earlier before March. Thank you guys. Thank you for answering all our questions and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Write the ladies, send gifts, video calls.
All right. Have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So, yes, if you don't want to wait till Peru tour, so of course you can meet those girls probably at a social event. Yeah, I think I see your question. Did these ladies go to a social event? I'm pretty sure they're going to be there, and you can actually meet before, make a write a letter, make a video call to them, or go and see them and meet them in Peru like every maybe tomorrow. If you want. Just don't forget send us request first. Thank you guys for watching us. Unfortunately, we have to end that show tonight. Thank you for guys for your support because I was solo tonight, and thank you for your questions. And you have a good night.
Why? I mean, there's a lot of women here. Why did you start thinking about going outside of the country to date?
Well, for the last 5 years or so, when I joined this site, I'd met some foreign women here in the United States, back where I live, and I was interested in them, not women who were actually born in the States and were Asian or some other ethnicity. So I just thought they were interesting. Loved the accents.
Okay.
They speak pretty good English. I love their accents.
You're a sucker for a good accent. Huh?
Yes,
All right.
yes, and a pretty face, of course.
Okay.
But no, that's why I joined. Like I said earlier, I worked a lot, so I couldn't go on tour. I was working 7 days a week there for a while. Then the pandemic hit, so that everything dried up, and then everything kind of got back to normal. I thought, just one day, I said to myself, it was like a Wednesday night. I thought, I'm writing out a check. I'm going to mail it, and I'm going on this tour. Because I had up my vacation time, and I could take off.
So let's talk about why did you pick Thailand over? We go to Europe, we go to Latin America, other places in Asia. Why Thailand?
Well, that was my first one. So I would like to go to China. It'd be nice to do the Europe tour, but unfortunately the events going on in Ukraine, that's not possible at this time. And I've been to Mexico several times. I even thought about doing the Mexico City tour.
But what got you interested in going to Thailand first? Was it just or?
Well, the dates, I believe it was August 24th through September 2nd. I did the 10-day, and it just worked out. Where I work is not everyone can take vacation at the same time, so they try to spread it out. And nobody was taking vacation at that particular time, so it worked out
Oh,
well.
so your schedule worked. You know,
Yep,
go to
schedule
Thailand.
worked. Yep.
All right.
And,
So, were you fearful? Were you nervous? What was going through your mind when you first signed up and as the date got closer?
Well, the first thing, I've flown to Europe before. I've worked in Europe. It's a long trip. Recently, as last summer, I worked in Denmark for 16 days.
Okay.
Yeah. And, I had jet lag. And this was 28 hours travel time and 30 coming back.
Wow.
And that's a lot of jet lag. And, Friday, I went at the Lynn and the people at the Bangkok AFA affiliate. They said, try to stay up till like 9 o'clock. I thought, there's
Right.
no way. So I took a nap, and then we did the city tour and met Lynn and the other guys in the tour. And then that was Thursday night, and then Friday night was the first social, and then Saturday night was the second one. Still a little jet lag.
Jet lag, yeah.
Yes, I just kind of took it easy that day, but then I still felt a little tired. And then you walk into this room with 58, 60 women, and all that jet lag suddenly went away.
Yeah, you're like, oh, wait a minute, I gotta be on, right?
I'm liking
You gotta be
this.
ready. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's good. So you weren't too worried about going over though. You felt comfortable with all the information you got from Michelle and everything. That everything was gonna be taken care of.
Yep, yeah, it was really smooth. The flights over there, everything was on time, and the connecting flights. I had two out of the United States, one in Doha, Qatar, and then it went into Bangkok. But yeah, the thing about Bangkok that time of year, it can rain a lot and it's very humid over there. So keep that in mind and pack comfortable clothes, especially if you like to do things outside and walk around, which I suggest around Soy 11 and 13.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much fun stuff to do. In
Yeah,
Bangkok.
there's
It's all over.
lots of things.
Okay, so you get there and you're getting your bearings, and then Thursday and Friday morning they did the little city tour thing, but then that social happens on Friday, and you said you walked into that room. Have you ever been in an environment like that before?
Never. Yeah.
Just a little
So I
bit.
felt like a kid in a candy store, honestly. Yeah, and you rotate tables, every 15 minutes, I think.
About
it was.
15 minutes, yeah.
And you basically tell your interpreter, and I had Prissy Sue spoke very good English,
Good.
very good, and slang. That's important. A lot of them don't speak much slang, so you have to speak plain English
Right.
with a lot of these women who do speak English in Thailand.